Corrin's defensive tools, if like used that way, if you like lock down and don't play, you can usually just stuff out Diddy's approaches more often than not. So if SHADIC decides to play like cornered under a platform campy, there's not a ton Tweek can do about it, but it doesn't look like SHADIC will need to play cornered and campy because he's off to a quick start with 35% onto Tweek.
Yeah, definitely a nice way to start the game. And again, a lot of that's going to be, a lot of that offense coming out of the nair to set you up, come out of the down tilt to set you up, and having things like pin and such.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, that was nuts.
Nair back air connects and quickly eviscerates that first stock from Tweek, and he is going to be on the back foot for not just the rest of this game, but likely the rest of this set after it opens up like that.
Yeah, that's definitely enough to kind of get your bell rung a little bit. Oh, but Dragon Ascent's going the wrong way, so you know, Tweek, the big man upstairs, giving Tweek a little bit of a break there, but we take those.
We absolutely take those, and Tweek, he's been competing way too long not to, so he's going to run that straight to the bank if he can, but SHADIC not going to let that kill his vibe or his momentum as he continues to play exactly like he was moments before that SD. Damage being put onto Tweek lightning quick.
There you go, just trying to swing his way back into things here. Tweek has a little bit of a percentage lead here. Let's see what he's able to do with it, but again in there, going to be able to bail SHADIC out of jail a little bit.
Also, yeah, that was definitely my fault again. That's like my third commentator's curse of this block, and we're only in the second set.
You're getting really good at that.
I'm insane. My PayPal is open, and so are my DMs if you guys want to hit me up.
2 more, everyone gets a free sandwich at Subway. So fill out your punch card while you still can.
Ooh, that was almost insane from SHADIC trying to combo, and he still kills anyway. It doesn't matter, but I would have liked the banana up air because that would have been sick.
All right, so SHADIC up pretty big right now. Let's see what Tweek has on the docket. So maybe try to right to his own ship here, but SHADIC starting to do a good job reading Diddy to Phil.
Oh, that was almost, if SHADIC had gotten the tipper on it, it probably would have killed at this percent with how lightweight Diddy is. 96% on him. SHADIC has lapped Tweek in percents, but Tweek finally fires back at least a little bit. Neutral wins, few and far between for Tweek, and he's still not going to be able to convert that one into a stock.
Ooh, tries to get the Z-drop, but not going to come out on top there, and SHADIC having all his range to play with here.
Down tilt, no conversion. SHADIC playing so smartly defensively, and once Tweek overcommits a side B, not enough to close it out, but yeah, okay. It's just an easy slam dunk for SHADIC as he goes down deep, and the only stock taken that game, SHADIC took himself. SHADIC took 4 stocks in a 3-stock game. He's just that good. This kid is insane.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
We might see the banjo.
We could. It's possible. I've seen scarier things happen this weekend, for sure.
After how that game 1 went, obviously, I've brought up this concept before, but I got it from my climbing instructor. There's 2 things to do when you fail. You can do it different, or you can do it better. Those are your options. So Tweek can do it different by swapping to banjo, or he can do it better by shifting his game plan, approaching differently, yada, yada, yada. We'll see which one he selects, as we're still on the stage select screen, so we don't know what character he's locked in quite yet.
They're both kind of weighing it over right now. Here's used to say his choice was Town and City, Alabash, and FD were banned.
Wondering if we're going to run it back to PS2. I think they did pick that, and as you heard, listening to the background noise, it is still Diddy Kong Corrin, so Tweek going to try and do it better going into this game number 2.
Yeah, no one who had that third game to work with maybe leads a player to be a little bit more experimental in their gameplay, but hey, if it works, it works. You know, right a hot hand, they got you here.
SHADIC so careful in this approach, just waiting for Tweek to land and not be in the middle of a hitbox so he can either grab or nair. All right, this should be big damage for Tweek. Not as much as I expected. I thought he would chase onto the platform. That's usually bread and butter for this Diddy player.
Yeah, maybe just coming up a little bit shorter, just fat fingering the input a little bit, but
anything's possible.
All right,
down tilt dash attack here. This is, you know what? This is a prime example of don't do it different, do it better, because Tweek's going to take first stock with nary a percent on him.
Yeah, definitely looks super sharp right there. Continue to add on this pressure right now. Oh my God.
SHADIC looking to fire back, but yeah, Tweek, he's figured out that like the more grounded he plays, the harder it is for SHADIC to pick him up.
Sure.
Gonna take that curving route back to the stage, but a side B connects.
Good, there you go.
And he's given up banana.
I also like that SHADIC is utilizing he's one of the few people I've seen this weekend utilize throwing the banana upwards.
Yeah.
That's such an underrated tactic on fighting against Diddy Kong.
It's one of the OG anti-rob strats, too,
Yeah.
of, like, throw it up so it takes longer to come down so they don't get to use it. Because the big thing, too, like, a lot of people, the lower to mid-level strategy against Diddy is, like, okay, use his banana against him. But if you're playing a top-level Diddy like Aaron or like Tweek himself, you're not using that banana better than he is. No. He will catch it every single time you throw it at him and then destroy you with it.
All right, nonetheless, so we continue to add on to this lead here, playing a nice and defensive, forcing SHADIC to push the envelope in his own territory.
SHADIC, though, as long as he can hold on to the stock, it's not going to get too bad, but he needs to find some way to close this out, and Tweek using this platform beautifully as well to make sure SHADIC's options are limited, but limited options are still options, and SHADIC grabs that one with both hands.
Yeah, 93, definitely one of those percentages you can feel a little more comfortable about what your game plan is. It's definitely stage dependent and character dependent, but
fair in. Gonna keep SHADIC stuck at this ledge. Tweek just waiting for him to misstep.
And again, just refusing to say goodbye to that stock. There we go. Gets it here. Could have asked for a better scenario here if you're Tweek right now, last.
Something that he's so good at, too, is just, like, staying in your face, but just far enough that you know you can't hit him, and waiting for you to guess wrong. He's going to do that every day. It's so frustrating to play against, and SHADIC being certainly frustrated in his approaches as Corrin in this second game.
Yeah, you're kind of just dangling a treat, just out of reach of him, you know what I'm saying?
The carrot and the stick.
Yeah, you want to, he gives them the illusion of choice for sure, but
it's a really sharp stick.
Like one of those like super long ones you find in the woods. It's like totally a sword, bro.
The perfect stick. Okay, but let me ask you, Koopa. Are you a perfect stick or a perfect rock kind of guy?
I'm team stick all the way.
Team stick all the way? I can respect that.
All right. Tweek just continuing to add on as much extra credit as he can before he meets his demise on the stock. Gets the parry on the dash attack, does SHADIC, but still not in position to get the proper follow. Tweek is doing a good job. Like you said, just kind of hovering out of that range. 2 count on the side B right there, not going to beat us into the KO.
Eventually, though, every top Corrin is going to hit you with that on your way back to stage. The 2-frame insta-pin connects, and SHADIC closes out that stock. And you know what, Koopa? If I'm a Tweek fan, I'm starting to get nervous.
You kind of hold your breath a little bit last. Let's see if Tweek's going to be able to close things out here. A nice little exchange right there from SHADIC has almost completely closed the percent deficit.
This is how it starts. This could be how it finishes. SHADIC all of a sudden has a percent lead after how this entire game has gone, but Tweek rips it back, trying to find this ledge trap, but SHADIC goes high, connects with a tipper pin, and puts Tweek deep off stage, but you see the little shimmy that he goes for to get back safely.
He gets the banana back in hand, knowing that does indeed hold the key to victory.
Now this is just terrifying for both players. Everything on the line, and Tweek does not convert, but he does in short order afterwards, not letting the missed trip get to him, and the Tweek chants are out in full force.
Yeah, do not adjust your screens at home, folks. That was indeed the son of Tweek, not boo.
Now there was booing earlier. I won't say which set it was, but it's certainly not happening on this one. Tweek, of course, the hometown hero here in New York. Everybody in that crowd's behind him.
Yeah, we'll give you a hint. There's never mind.
No, don't say it. Don't say it. They'll figure it out.
If you can guess what I'm thinking about at home, folks, I will give you
Chat already knows. Chat's already.
All right, chat. Let us know. Are you Team Perfect Rock or Team Perfect Stick? By the way.
And a little update for those of you not paying attention to the quad stream at the moment. SkyJ currently up 2-0 on Sinji. Somehow, it's still 2-0. He's not human. He can't be human. He got 5th in Nasby as well. Like, he's
cracked, man. He's so good. You guys gotta have to shake it, kind of give it up to the man. He's playing a character that nobody
should not be able to do the things that he does.
That's a big cat who's very slow.
Very slow, but terrifying. And I was talking with a couple people about this earlier as SkyJ finishes that set out 3-0 over Sinji to move into winner's side top 8, by the way.
Great googly moogly. He's done it again.
He's done it again. He's just so good at forcing scrambles and then always being right in those scramble situations. And that is, frankly, one of the scariest things to be in as a grappler in Smash Brothers.
Alrighty, so Smashville Give me the choice here in the rubber game between Tweek and SHADIC. This is SHADIC's counter pick. What are we thinking of the stage choice here as Corrin?
I'm definitely on SHADIC's side in like picking this as the right option. There's a lot less space for Tweek to move as the character with superior movement, right? So Diddy's not going to be able to frustrate you as much by doing loops around the PS2 platforms. He's not going to be able to run away and reset to pull banana. He doesn't have space to work with for the extra long combos, whereas most of Corrin's combos are done vertically. So when she hits you, she's still going to ruin your life.
Right. All right, here we go though. Tweek off to a nice little percentage lead here, but again, we've seen SHADIC being able to close this gap very, very quickly. Like, the damage output that Corrin is able to put on display is quite impressive.
Ooh, the second jab hitting, but nothing else. How often do you see not jab 1 or jab 3 hit, but jab 2 only?
Maybe just now.
Maybe just
Maybe
now.
once.
Once in a lifetime opportunity. You were here, chat.
And you were there, and you were there.
I had the craziest dream. Tweek was on the left side corner of Smashville looking for an up smash, and he found it.
Mom, I had this terrible dream. SHADIC died doing up smash.
I had a nightmare. I was playing Tweek at a major. It is certainly a nightmare for the vast majority of his opponents, but SHADIC still doing his darndest to make this work, but he's got to find a way off ledge, and Tweek will not allow that if he can help it.
All right, just trying to continue on to add this lead here. You know, you definitely, I was talking to someone in the crowd yesterday where it was like, yeah, if I don't get at least like 60% on the next stock, I don't really feel like I've really garnered a lead. And I'm like, I get it.
Well, is that a lead enough for you, Koopa?
Yeah, that was hype.
Well, SHADIC manages to convert into a side B to close out the stock, but Tweek's got 2 more in the bank, and he's starting this one off with a bang, a quick little whatever that was, into 36, now 46%.
Whatever the heck that was. I think he's keeping the distance.
69% done in the blink of an eye. Tweek just relentless in his pressure against SHADIC.
Okay, good jump fair there. Again, just continue to keep this pressure at the ledge. Force yourself here.
You're just gone. JV 3 stock coming through from Tweek. What a way to fire back, not just after a close game number 2, but losing game 1. It didn't even happen for him. He's just locked the heck in.
Yeah, definitely kind of. Maybe see him shake his head a little bit after. He's like, oh, what happened?
he wakes up. I had another nightmare.
I had this terrible dream. I had to play SHADIC.
You know, Luminosity makes big moves. It has felt like a dream so far. Some of these players, they don't want to wake up. Tweek.
No.
Might give SHADIC the wake-up call of his life coming into this game number 4.
Oh. There you go.
I see censored in the back there. I see some homies. I completely missed people dancing, apparently.
Yeah, they're there. They exist.
I trust Devin with my life, so I trust him when he says there's people dancing.
Or he's been lying to you this whole time.
Maybe. Devin 3000 pushes me off a cliff.
The secret slime action is gaslighting.
Devin, don't say that. He's off. Okay. Chat could not hear what Devin said, and we're just going to move on as they get ready for game 4. SHADIC looks to bring us, he's checking to make sure he was muted. SHADIC looking to bring us to a game 5 as chat believes that I'm insane talking to the voices in my head.
Aren't we all a little bit crazy? A little mad at the end of the day.
No.
Here we go, though, folks. This is SHADIC's counter pick due to Kalos Pokemon League. Interesting choice.
I like this stage for Corrin as well, if only just for blow pin underneath the stage. Like, some characters get a wall jump, Diddy has a wall cling, SHADIC has a wall pin.
See ya.
Struggling really hard to even get to the wall right now, though. He's going to be able to get up onto the stage again, but just eats an up smash for his troubles. Nothing is going right for SHADIC ever since that game number 2, where he almost clutched it up.
Yeah, dare you say the adjustment's been online so far. Right.
Down tilt, up tilt, finally a little bit of percent being put on to this Diddy Kong, but Tweek's just going to close that every day of the week. But, okay, the high blast zone of... Well, it's not going to save you from that one. I was gonna give credit to the counter pick saving him from the up smash. It's not going to save him a second time.
All right, let's see what we're going to come out here with. There you go. Good percentage right there.
Nothing works for SHADIC. Even when he's actually like trying to approach carefully, Tweek just parries and wins anyway.
Again, illusion of choice right in his own head.
Getting hit by Banana, getting parried, none of it matters. Tweek does the same thing. And that same thing is destroy you. Chat getting hyped up too, because if Tweek wins this 3-1, we do get Tweek versus MK Leo in winter semifinals.
Which feels like a crime, but hey.
It feels like, actually, wasn't that winter semis of last year's LMBM?
That's true. They were playing in top 8 together as of recently. So.
It was literally last LMBM exactly 1 year ago that they fought in winter semis as well, with that crazy, like, under the PS2.
Oh my god, yeah, you're right.
History is just a flat circle. As Tweek looking to put the X on the rest of this set. Crossing out SHADIC from his hit list. And wow, just an angel drop, but a bear instead of a dare. Another full stock lead. He's so close to closing it out, he just needs a little bit more. SHADIC needs a lot if he wants to do anything here.
Yeah, this is tough stuff for sure, man. Ooh, but there you go. Tweek getting some really good low percent combos here again. So huge in the game of Diddy Kong. You're able to avoid those big lumbering hitboxes. You are able to get in and do some crazy stuff.
Look at how grounded Tweek is playing when he's not in an advantage state, too. He's like, I don't want to get, like, stuffed out by a sword in the air, so I'm just going to stay underneath the sword, and it's working out for him fantastically. Looking for another angel drop, but instead it's just a fair. He looks for the dare. SHADIC, one more opportunity, one more chance, or Tweek's going to close this out in the 31.
Yeah, has to be very careful here. Wait a second.
Here's your opportunity into a back air. That brings us to last stock, and SHADIC is alive if down.
Yeah, down, but certainly not out of it just yet. Let's see what his recovery time is going to be here. We're going to bring this back. Tweek kind of recklessly monkey flipping in all directions. Something that can definitely get work when it works, but when it doesn't work.
Ooh, and gets caught going high, looking to catch the banana again. SHADIC just building damage. This is all it really takes at the moment, but a monkey flip catches him holding shield too long. SHADIC dancing so carefully around Tweek's shield. Does not want to get caught by a banana out of shield. Does not want to get caught by anything out of shield, really. Banana's gone for the moment.
Yeah, I'm going to be very careful here. There you go. Gets the catch right there.
Just stalling down low. Tweek knows the vibes. It's the same as Sephiroth.
Wow.
And you're into the blast zone. Tweek moves to winner's side top 8 for his fated match against the rival of old, MK Leo, and we'll be seeing that later, of course, but we'll also be seeing more of SHADIC because he's down into losers to ruin some more people's days.
Yeah, they get good stuff there from SHADIC. Again, when you're only lost in a day.
Oh my god. I just looked at bracket. SHADIC fights the winner of Mudace Light. For top 8, that's for 9th.
That's
yeah, after we watch these replays, we're going to show you the bracket in all of its glory just so you can get jump scared as hard as I just was.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Just so careful, so well played from Tweek, so patient. Eventually waiting for SHADIC to overextend, land on top of him, and an easy closeout, a banana F smash classic.
And there you go, the roll up, and there you go, and the fist bump, there you go.
All right, let's take a look at this bracket so you can see what I just saw. Oh, it doesn't look like it's been updated yet. Give it a sec. There we go. So, in the loser side of top 16, we have Mudace and Light and Karama and Riddles. Still yet to happen. WebJP took it 3-0 over Nico. Tilde taking it 3-0 over Oolong to knock both of those guys out of bracket at a very, very